For the last 20 years, I have been working with Duchenne muscular dystrophy children. And so over a 20-year period, we have taken full spine x-rays in the standing and seated positions on these children. And what we have revealed is there are many different behavioral patterns associated with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. One pattern is that a lot of the children have male parent abandonment issues. In those cases, the child would withdraw from their own life. In essence, they would self-sabotage and self-destruct. And the other pattern that we could see a lot of times was many of the children followed abortions. And in kids that followed abortions, their patterns of behavior were far more severe. They had much greater fear-based patterns. And so what we found is that these children with Duchenne would go into a pattern where they would self-abort, where they would actually give up in their life, withdraw from their life, and really choose a death expectation. And in those case examples, those kids didn't live long. So we really began to realize that there were other issues associated with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And we've always found that there was a parent who would try to save their child, and usually it's the mother. And what would happen is the mother would try so hard to save their child with Duchenne, and the harder the mother tried, the harder it would become. And so we really had to help the mothers to see that it's important that they really empower their child with Duchenne to work. That means if the child falls, instead of running over and picking him up, you have the child turn over and get on his knees and put his arms up in the air. We always want the child in a challenge to take an action step. By taking an action step, they will do better for much longer periods of time. What we have found over the 20 years is we have many Duchenne cases that have lived to be 26 years old, 27 years old, and I've had a couple live to be 28 years old, and that's uncommon in the Duchenne muscular dystrophy cases. A lot of those children do not live that long.